This is Bullets and Snowmen, and I am going to do a Let's Play of Fallout. Try and get back in the swing of things. I know I haven't released anything in a year. Sorry about that. If I had a whole two fans out there, and one of them was my child, so I'm sure I'm not disappointing anyone. But I also wanted to try something on the computer and see how that turned out. Um, so yeah, this is Fallout, and this is not a blind Let's Play. I've beaten this game many times, but it's been several years since I've done so. So as you can see, I just had to reinstall it. There's absolutely nothing here. So I um I don't have anything here, and I'm gonna try and do everything in the game, everything that I can. So don't know if we will be able to. There's a lot of choices that you make that lock yourself out of other choices in this game. So you know, I don't know if I'll be able to get everything done. First off, I'm going to name myself Bullets, and I am male, although the girls are prettier to look at. I'm going to leave myself as a male. I'm going to make myself my own age, or as close as I can get. I believe this game locks you out at 35, and I'm 36. So, it's pretty gimp, actually. It's fucking, it's racist or something against ages. Ageist, I guess that would be. And, these are my stats so far, everything that I got. Um, in this game, if you're not familiar with it, it is an old game from the 90s. I believe it's like 95 or 96, something like that. Maybe a little bit earlier than that. I don't know. Um, Everything makes a difference. Everything is super detailed. You see, if I put a point into strength, it affects my hit points up here. They go from 30 to 31. My carry weight goes from 150 to 175, and if I keep putting points in, see my melee damage goes from 1 to 2, and of course my other stats go up as well. And then you can look over here on these numbers, and you see that they also change whenever I put points in. So um, at 5, going up to 6 doesn't do anything, but going up to 7 gives me another point in unarmed and in melee weapons damage and stuff like that. So these statistics here are super important. They are crazy important. Um, they affect tons of things. Strength, as it says, is oh well, it actually tells you exactly what it modifies right here. Go me. Um, it's basically for characters who are gonna gonna melee a lot. There's a lot of melee weapons in this game. One of the best weapons is basically a powered sledgehammer, and I'm gonna stay away from that. What I'm gonna do, and if I get to do more of these Let's Plays, which I hope I will, that's the plan, you're gonna find out that I love to play snipers. So there's no real way to play a sniper in this game. Well, I guess maybe you can, but that's what I'm gonna try and do is play a sniper. So I'm gonna stay away from strength. So I'm gonna take 1 point out of strength. The negative to that is that it lowers my carry weight. That's one thing that I'm gonna have to make up somehow. But you know, that's something that I can work on. Um, Perception though is the opposite of strength. Perception is what a um, what a sniper would need, and as it says, it's important to a sharpshooter. Sequence is when you get to move in combat, when it's your turn, so to speak. But it also affects your ranged combat distance modifiers. So how much damage you do whenever you hit, I think, I'm not certain about that. That might just be based on your gun. But it also affects whether or not you're going to hit. So we're going to boost that a little bit. We're going to give it 2 points. Endurance is your hit points, your resistances to different things like that, blah blah blah. 5 is good for us. Um, this game is a role-playing game, so as such, um, we're going to have to boost our intelligence. If you lower your intelligence down to nothing, it's kind of a funny way to play the game, but you end up with a character that he can't talk to people. He's just like "Ooh, me blah," and I mean, he'll kick ass because I'm assuming you're putting your points into strength and perception and endurance and stuff. But he can't talk and he can't complete the quest. But what I want to do is I want to experience as much of the game as I can while I'm playing it, and that means that I have to talk to people. So I'm gonna be putting a lot of points into intelligence so that I can engage them and stuff like that. Um, I want to get their quests. I want to get their dialogue options. That's what it does. Is, as you can see here, dialogue options. And not only that, but it affects a lot of skills. If you look over here while I play with this, it affects a lot of skills. Not just one or two, but lots of different skills going up and down as I play with the intelligence thing. Um, Agility is for action, armor class, or action points. You get a certain number of points of things that you can do each round. Your armor class is how easy you are to hit. Your sequence is again, your sequence is your perception and your agility. Sequence is when you get to move in the round, and I'm gonna throw 1 point into that. Luck is anyway, sequence is affected by agility. Um, Luck is what if you have bad luck, things like just will explode. Like your weapon will explode. Um, you won't get very many critical hits, which are very useful in some situations. Um, if you have high luck, then your opponent's weapon might explode. It's just kind of you know luck is luck. I mean there's no other way to put it. But it's a good thing to have on your side. Um, and you know I think I'm going to put my last point in intelligence. So that's going to leave me with 6 agility, 8 intelligence, 5 charisma. Actually, I'm going to take that point out of intelligence and put it in charisma. Charisma is something I didn't talk about. It has NPC reactions, barter prices. So with a little bit higher in charisma, that's something that'll get the people to like me more. And it also influences dialogue options and stuff like that too. So coming down here, these optional traits, I don't have to take any of them, or I can take up to 2 of them. Most of them have a positive and a negative. So for example, fast shot. You don't have the time for a targeted attack, which is, not good for me. I want to be a sniper, so I want all of my attacks to be targeted attacks. But it costs me 1 less action point to use a weapon. So I told you that you have action points. I have 8 of them. And so, if I took that, it would cost like, say, I think shooting a gun just without targeting anything is 4 points. So if I was just standing there, I could fire a gun twice without aiming. And if I took this skill, I wouldn't be able to aim at all, but I could fire my gun twice in a row. Or yeah. And if I get 1 more point in agility, I could fire it 3 times. So whatever. And there's other ones. They all have an upside and a downside. The only one that doesn't have an upside and a downside is Bloody Mess. Basically, every time I see someone die, they explode. They die in the absolute worst possible way that they can die. And it's like, the guy is sitting here with like a little lighter, and the guy just friggin' destroys himself. So I'm gonna take that one. I'm gonna take Bloody Mess because it's just fun to see everybody fucking die and destroy themselves. This one is another one that I like because the primary statistics are so important. These are the primary statistics. This one gives you +1 to all of them, but you lose 10% on all of these when you take it. Okay? Keep in mind, it's going to give me a little bit of it back, like maybe 1 back on each of these, so I'm going to actually lose like 9% on most of them because I'm going to get 1 up on these. And then on all skills to start, and you receive 5 less skill points per level. But also keep in mind that my intelligence is going to be 8, and intelligence modifies the number of new skill points per level that I get. So with an 8 intelligence, that should mitigate to some degree this problem. So, I think it's a good trade-off. See, look, here you go. This one is 11 minus 10. It should be 1, but it goes down to 2. Okay. And you get to tag 3 skills. Tagging skills, I believe that gives you 20% each. So they're like things that you learn that you really like to do, that you're really good at. So I'm gonna tag small guns, pistols, submachine guns, rifles. I want to be a sniper, and rifles count as a small gun. Big guns are like bazookas, mini guns, rocket launchers, flamethrowers, stuff like that. Not interested in those. I want to be a sniper, so I'm gonna take small guns. Unarmed is for pardon me there. Excuse me. Unarmed is for they have a few unarmed weapons and stuff like that. I believe it's a fist. It's a kind of a fist that you can get a little bit later on in the game, but it's later in the game, and I don't feel like playing a monk character right now. All of these do different things. This one gives you it helps you heal. I think. I don't know. I don't do most of these. They all have their uses in certain situations. Speech, like I said, I'm an intelligent character with a little bit of charisma, and what I want to do is talk to people and get their dialogue options, because I want to experience the game. So I'm going to tag speech, because I want to get all the dialogue options, and I want to maximize my effort at that. Now, what am I going to do for my last one? Well, as a sniper, what I probably should do is sneak, or lockpick, or something like that. But me, personally, I think I'm going to hit science. Me, personally, I'm a bit of a biologist in real life, and I'm going to throw that into my character. So, I'm going to take science and see what I get out of that. I don't actually remember what effect this has in game, so, hey, you might get something out of it, you might not, but whatever. So there you go. And let's watch the intro.
Ah, you're here. Good. We've got a problem. A big one. The controller chip for our water purification system has given up the ghost. Can't make another one, and the process is too complicated for a workaround system. Simply put, we're running out of drinking water. No water, no vault. This is crucial to our survival. And frankly, I think you're the only hope we have. You need to go find us another controller chip. We estimate we have 4 to 5 months before the vault runs out of water. We need that chip. We marked your map with the location of another vault. Not a bad place to start, I think. Look, just be safe. Okay?
Excuse me, I'm sorry about that. I'm a bit sick. I think this is kind of low, this dialogue and everything anyway. Can't find some way to raise the dialogue to an audible level without making everything else super, super high so that it sounds crazy. Here we are, walking out of our vault, our home. This is the only home we've ever known. Those bitches, they're pushing us out. How could they do this to us? Into that 80s looking cavern. And here we are. Alright, so we're gonna go into our inventory and equip our gun and our knife. And there's a rat right there. I don't have enough to get him. I have enough to get him like that. Yeah. So if we switch to the knife. Oh, I can aim a thruster. Let's see if I can aim a thrust at his body. I missed. Alright. Hey, I don't suck at melee. See, that's the bloody mess. Alright. So here we go. We're gonna go over here, grab another knife. We don't really want to use this other knife, but we're gonna use it to trade. And we're gonna talk to these people. You use the door computer. The computer does not recognize your access code. Those fuckers, they caught me out. The speaker crackles to life. Sorry, but we can't let you back in right now. Technical problems. Try back later. Yeah. Look, here's the last guy they wouldn't let in. Alright, so this cave is filled with rats. It is a rat-filled cave. And what we're gonna do is clear out all of these rats. I know they didn't really do anything to me, but they are good experience. And that will help me level up. They also shouldn't pose too much of a problem. You see how, even though he came up to me and I got the last attack in last round, I'm getting the first attack in this round too. That's the sequence that I was talking about. You know, I shouldn't even really be aiming my thrusts. I should just be swinging at him. And I'm saving my bullets because, you know, you generally have to pay for bullets, so there's no reason to be shooting these guys now. That sucks, I need one more AP. Maybe I should be thrusting. Evidently these guys take more damage to thrust. But, yeah. See, there's all these rats around. 1, 2, 3, 4 just in this room. And there's several other rooms. So, but yeah, you have to pay for bullets, and they're not cheap, so. Really? You can't hit shit, man. I know you're not built to be a melee character. Really? Alright, combat. If that keeps happening, I'll just break out the gun. He'll die real quick. His aim is good. He'll just start hitting him in the head. I missed. Those are 46% chances, and you're missing at 46% shots on that regular basis. At least the rat missed too. You're getting rat guts all over you. And these rats, you can loot them, but they don't have anything. See, none of them do. I don't think I've ever heard of one of these rats having anything. Oh, I'm sorry, I keep pausing the recording so I can cough off camera. Alright. See if we can sneak up behind the rat. Oh, never mind. He got to us before we could. Yeah, take it, take it. Some of these little places, some of these like buildings have like loot that you can pick up, like just sitting there. But you have to roll your mouse cursor over it before you even notice it. So, like if you see something that looks like a box of ammo or something like that, it probably is a box of ammo. But like it won't tell you, hey, I'm a box of ammo, until you roll your mouse over it to look at it. So, yeah, we snuck up on you, but you still got an attack. That sucks. Really? When you This is like the mouse from hell. He just won't die. Alright, here we go. Yeah, that's what you do. Take it in the head. See, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more mice to kill. Yeah. I'm gonna end turn. Take a stim pack. That'll heal me up. Nope, I want to take it. Oh, that's a flare. I lit a flare? Oh, there's the stim packs. Okay. What am I gonna do with a lit flare? I'm just gonna drop that right here, because, you know, I don't need that. There you go. Should have used that to trade. Now I'm starting off kind of all gimpy and stuff. Ooh, you didn't shoot him. You didn't kill him. He was killed, but what? Didn't it say he was killed? But then I don't know. These games does weird stuff like that sometimes. Alright, now we're gonna sneak up on this one. And I got like 2 points that I can move since I'm shooting. Let's see if we can shoot him in the eyes. Yeah. Alright. Got him in the eye. Let's see if I can get him in the groin. I missed the mouse's groin. The rat, sorry, my bad, it's a rat. I missed the rat's groin. I demand that I shoot him in the groin. 6 points of damage? You think that shit would hurt more than that, you know? Wait, how did that one die? Way over there? What? I shot this one. I shot this rat. No, I shot this rat, but that one way over there. So when I was over here, and it said one died, remember? Remember it said one died. And see, there you go, 50. And it was like it died, and something like that. I have a feeling, I don't even know if this game does that, but I have a feeling the bullet went way off and hit this one. I mean, does this game even do that? I don't know. You think about it while you die. That's the only explanation I can give for that. I mean, I've never seen him just like be dead out of nowhere. This is like a massive waste of resources, but I feel like I'll be okay. I feel like, you know what? If I'm not okay, well, oh, I need to reload, don't I? Nope. This next one will be a reload. I think it'll be okay. I think I'll have enough to, I mean, I wasted the, I'll just make it a priority to get bullets and to get stim packs. But it doesn't look like there's anything over here to loot. I can never remember if there is anything in this first cave. Sometimes they hide stuff over here too, like where you can't see it in the rocks, you know. He took it in the head. That's one brave rat. We should like name him and take him home. Oh, look, now he's dodging. He's like, oh, bitch, you gonna hit me in the head? Alright, looks like I got one left. Yeah, go ahead, hit me. See what you get for it. Nothing. That's what you get for it. Nothing. Nothing again. That's still what you get for it. You hit me again. Okay. I cannot hit this rat. This is like an invincible rat. There you go. Die. Alright. I think that was the last one. So we're gonna get out of here. Alright, there's no items here. Alright. You don't see anything, do you? Yeah, there's nothing there. To the west, you can see a natural light. For the first time in your life, you're looking at the outside world. Yeah, well, you know. I don't know why you didn't look at that. You live in your basement with your mom, so. Alright. So we just came from Vault 13, so it'd be a short trip if we went back there. So let's go to Vault 15. Here we go, la-di-da-di, we're traveling across the sands. We got Snoop Dogg on, la-di-da-di, we likes to party. We don't cause trouble, we don't bother no. Oh wait, what the fuck? Let's go back there. Who are these people? Welcome to Shady Sands, stranger. Please holster that weapon while you're here. What if I don't want to? You think you're bigger than me though, so I'll listen to you. You know what though? I'll keep this here, just in case. And there you go. To the south, you see an adobe wall surrounding a peaceful-looking village. What's your name? Good day. I'm called Seth. How can I help you? I'd like some information. Information? What do you want to know about? I want to know about this place. Shady Sands is a peaceful community. We have our own raiders, rad scorpions. I want to know about the rad scorpions. Those damn rad scorpions have been after our Brahmin. Is that like, one of those caste systems in India? Brahmin? As opposed to the Kshatriya and the other things, Or do they mean like bulls or something? Since we moved here, not a week goes by that someone doesn't get poisoned trying to keep them out of the pens. You keep your Indians in the pens? This is fucking racism. I swear to God, this game is racist. They took my brother Jarvis. See, I'm telling you, his brother Jarvis is a Brahmin. They took his brother Jarvis. It's crazy. Raslo, doctor, is looking for an antidote as quickly as he can. Hey, if you have the means to help us, why don't you talk to our leader, Aradesh? Works for me. Take me to the Rad Scorpion caves. No, that's okay. Not quite yet. We just got here. I want to know about the raiders. There are several groups of raiders. I organized guards like Ian to help fight them off. Ian and Raslo. Sounds like a morning show. There is one band to the southeast of here. Watch out for them. Okay. I will. We're not going to go to the Rad Scorpion caves yet. Let's see what you got on you. Got anything good? You got rope and money. Well, if I can give you that, and one of these, no, just one, 75, are you going to give me all of that and this? No, that's a bad deal for me. We'll go back to talking. Nothing else, thanks. You should speak to Aradesh, our leader. He likes to meet all of our visitors. He should be in our town hall, the building to the south. Works for me. Done. Oh, it's a little pretty puppy. Let's talk to it. You see Dog. His name is Dog. Can we pet the dog? Let's steal the dog. No, I didn't mean to pickpocket the dog. I just wanted to steal the dog. I wanted to pick it up and steal it. You see Katrina. She has a very pretty smile. Welcome to Shady Sands, traveler. My name is Katrina. My job is to greet strangers and help them understand our village. Okay, how much does that cost? We find that there are fewer problems if you listen to what I have to say. Okay, tell me more about yourself. My life was very boring. I was raised in a vault. So was I. Hey, we have a lot in common. I lived there for many years. Unfortunately, we were crowded and life was very bad. Go back up. Life was very bad. There was a schism, and many people left, taking with them the best equipment. Still, some of us tried to stay in the vault. But then, we were attacked, and I ended up here. Now I try to help people. Don't you know you shouldn't start your sentences with but? What should I do if I get hurt? Well, if you can't get to a doctor, you will need to heal yourself. Stim packs are common healing use them on yourself to heal minor wounds. First aid is major wounds like a broken leg. You will need to use. Awesome. Where can I get better equipment? You will have to do like we do, scavenge it or trade for it. And if you are attacked, would you stop talking so fast? Barter or trade for the items we cannot produce. Are you like a sniper? Tell me more about bartering. Bartering is the exchange of goods. You know, I do have like an 8 intelligence. You know, I mean, I can show you my intelligence. I can whip it out if you want. You think I don't know? I mean, I just wanted you to tell me how you barter. You give me some items, I give you items in trade. Since you initiated the barter, I will let you pick the items and choose what you want. But the deal must be one that I think I will like. You don't know if you'll like it? So you'll probably want to give me more valuable goods that you don't need in exchange for lemon money found out here, merchants of the hub, so you can trade them anywhere. Alright. Tell me about this place. I understand what's going on. Alright. You're standing in Shady Sands. We are but a small town in a large world. We just want to be left alone. Besides some mutated animals and some other creatures of the desert, only the raiders give us trouble. Aradesh is our leader. He is in the large central house. Speak to him. Tell me about the rest of the world. I know very little about the outside world. I escaped from a vault. Unfortunately, I was very hurt. Did not remember much of what happened. But Dharma was watching. over me, and I was found by the people of Shady Sands. Maybe they had widely traveled than I. Where was this vault of yours? It was Vault 15. Hey, I was headed there. It is due east of here. We tried to make contact with some other vaults, but we always failed. Dwellers. Be careful. That's not all for now. I want to keep talking to her about different things. Don't you ever go to sleep? No. Please help me. I'm looking for a water chip. Yeah, see, we got 150 days to find a water chip. As a matter of fact, yes, my old home Vault 15 had one. I haven't been there since I was hurt. Sweet. Maybe the game will be over in 5 minutes. Go back. You talk too fast, girl. I was hurt, but you might find what you are looking for there. Someone's in the vault to have a look around, but it was dark and the elevator was broken. I hope you're better prepared. What should I do if I get hurt? Better equipment. Tell me about the place. Rest of the world. Tell me about yourself. That's all for now. What do you have to barter? You have money in stim packs. I want stim packs. $232. What if I only want one? $116. I can give you. What if I give you both of my knives and a flare? $115. Let's see. Will you take that? Your offer is not good enough. Well, lick me. 10mm armor piercing. 10mm. I don't like you anymore. Okay, here. Wait. What if I take off? Alright. Well, we're gonna have to find some more loot so we can get some stim packs off of her. Alright. And I think we're gonna call it quits for now. We're gonna save this game as Shady Sands Bullets. Alright. Have a nice day, YouTube, and I will see you later.